Hi everyone, it's been another exciting mail week, a little bit later than I thought stuff would arrive, hence why this video is a little bit late. Today though, hello Columbia Noir 5 set, Humphrey Bogart in there, a number of movies I'll be looking forward to watching, the typical indicator quality with the extras and the supplementary materials, and that is going right alongside the Columbia Noir 1 to 4 sets, and I look forward to exploring the Universal Noir sets that are coming out. By that time I may have caught up on the Columbia Noir films. You never know. We live in strange times. Also today, Pastor Hall. Not sure about that one, haven't heard of it. I'm just going to put it there just now. And last week, hope you all got your Henry replacement disc. So that is there. I've already replaced that, so that is the old disc that has been replaced. Another bit of martial arts there from Eureka, the Shaolin Plot, one that I'm looking forward to watching. And then from Arrow Video, The Initiation of Sarah, which I have not seen, and Edge of Sanity, which I have not seen, but Anthony Perkins means that it has been on my radar for quite a while. Now, much like a lot of the films that I blind buy and hope to make time for, I haven't seen the two that are in my hand as well, but there's a special reason why I wanted to wait and do this video and sort of show them and talk about them a little bit. It is tied in with VHS Nostalgia. And I think, you know, for quite a lot of people my age and a bit older, a lot of our love for movies comes from VHS Nostalgia. Now, I used to be allowed to pick movies from a video van that would visit around my area. It was I think it was an old ice cream van that was kitted out with lots of videotapes. And I would repeatedly rent the original version of Freaky Friday with Jodie Foster and Barbara Harris. I had a massive crush on Barbara Harris. And I would repeatedly rent, I think, if I remember rightly, it was called The Ghostbusters. It wasn't Ghostbusters. It was kind of 2 episodes of a show called The Ghostbusters, with some guy in a big gorilla suit. And I'm pretty sure, you know, my mum, my gran, whoever at the time would always try and dissuade me from renting the same films, and I would always rent the same films. So, as I got older and was able to go along to video shops near us, there were some covers that always stood out. One of those would be the Eliminators, classic bit of VHS artwork on there that would, I mean, it just had everything on the front there. Guns being fired, a guy with robot tank tracks for legs, just a squad of tough looking folk. It looked like it would kick ass. That was brilliant. There were obviously the sort of things like the re-released versions of Evil Dead 2, basket case. You got those in the a certain range of videos. And then you had, I've mentioned it before, Spookies and other stuff. I mean, even if it just had Vipco Vault of Horror, Vipco line, that was always going to get my attention. But one of those films was Zone Troopers, and this has just been released from 88 Films. Zone Troopers does not look very appealing, I don't think, in that artwork. What I used to see at the video shop was that artwork, and that's why I always wanted to see Zone Troopers, and now I'm gonna. I'm not sure if it will be any good. I do know that Dave Wayne and Matty Budrevich are on here as well with an audio commentary. I do know there are some tasty extras, and if you like the chat that Dave and Matty do supply, then visit them at, it might just be called theschlockpit.com, and they will be releasing volumes entitled Schlock and Awe, where they look at a lot of films like this They champion films that range from cheesy creature features to erotic thrillers. The sort of shark attack movies. The what was it? Was it Animal Instincts? I've listened to their podcast a number of times as well, but the titles blur. I could never do what they do. Anyway, they're great guys. They're on Zone Troopers, but mainly Zone Troopers. This is why I ended up buying this title. And then, this is kind of like a holy grail for me. And I'm not going to say on camera what I paid for it, but the Kindred. I can't recall if that was the VHS cover or if it was something more potentially gloopy but still mysterious. But let me tell you, I have been wanting to see the Kindred for probably about 30 years. It may be more than that. I can't recall when the Kindred came out. It just looked like the most amazing film ever from the front, and there were probably a couple of little screenshots at the back. I never did get to see it. Never did. I rented some crap like Night Screams, but never got the Kindred. So I'm definitely making time for this at the weekend. Definitely. Hopefully maybe double bill it with Zone Troopers. I'm going to sit back and decades of longing will pay off. Hopefully it's a good film. Hopefully I'll think it's worth what I paid. And, you know, it's got to tap into my nostalgia and also be a new viewing experience. Now, something very important. You know that you can email us at raidersofthepodcast@gmail.com. You probably know we're on Instagram, raiders_of_the_podcast. We have a Facebook page that we try to update. These videos go here. Different things appear there. When the episodes drop, we put the links there. We're also on Twitter at RaidersOfThePod. Now, I'd like to do something. If you've watched this video to here, I share the links on different social media avenues, my own, the Facebook, etc. On Twitter, we want you to give us a follow. We want you to like and share this post that will have the video link. And we want you to reply with your tale of VHS nostalgia. Whether it is, like myself, being traumatized when you got to pick your own movies for a night while you were on your own and you picked The Golden Child and Return of the Living Dead and were so traumatized about halfway through Return of the Living Dead, you ended up just watching The Golden Child again and never getting to the end of Return of the Living Dead until years later. Whether it's a glorious cover that you saw but never rented the movie, whether it's something that you always held dear in your heart and then a DVD or a Blu-ray release meant you could own it and rewatch it as many times as you liked and you were blissed out by that, or whether it's something where the cover promised so much and the film itself delivered so little. Even tales of a video van that you would go into and then repeatedly pick the same movies from. We would like your VHS tales for this competition. So this is on Twitter. When you see this video, find us on Twitter. See the tweet that I've linked this video to. It's UK people only. And if we get enough replies, what we do is we'll put a number into a hat. You will win this box of movies. Now, you may already have these movies, but what we have is Die Hard Trilogy, Drive on Blu-ray, Scream Trilogy, Resident Evil Trilogy on DVD, and most of the Fast and Furious movies, 1 to 8, a couple of them on Blu-ray, most of them on DVD. They are lovingly pre-owned. I didn't just buy these as a competition prize, but they are a small selection of movies that I think some people might just like to have and enjoy repeatedly if they don't have them already. There may be a couple of favourites in there that you've just not picked up, or you know, you might have had to pare down some things recently with rising costs and just feeling the pinch of everyday life. So I would like to give this box of movies away to someone, and to do that we need you to engage with us. We need you to give us a follow on Twitter. We need you to like this tweet, and then I've got to say, kind of quote retweet it and give us your tale of VHS love, VHS nostalgia, just something really VHS related, because Kindred and Zone Troopers have certainly rekindled that spark of love that I've held in my heart since being allowed to wander on my own alongside various shelves of VHS tapes back in the day. So hopefully some of you are old enough to also remember that. That's it for now. Look forward to the special with dragons, which will be coming up shortly. Next week's video may be just dropping in a few days. Hopefully I won't take as long to get that done, and I will refresh your memory about the competition. There may even be some other VHS related tale there. Who knows? I certainly don't, because I don't plan these things. Anyway, that's it. Bye.